Hey everybody, Mark here, and today we're going to wash a textile jacket. Okay, so washing a textile jacket is actually quite easy compared to a leather jacket, and mainly because most of these can be washed in a washing machine. And the way you find out is you gotta look at the tag. Tag could be here, which it is not for me. This is just what my jacket is made out of. It's 100% polyester. My care tag is down here towards the bottom. Okay, so according to my tag here, my jacket is machine washable in cold water and regular cycle, nothing heavy duty, and then to dry it flat and no chlorine bleach. So that's the cleaning process on my textile jacket. There is a little bit of a process to cleaning a jacket if it's going to go into the washing machine, and I'm going to show you what that process is. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is remove any pins or anything that might get lost, and I've got pin holders on these, so I need to go get my Allen wrench for that. Okay, so removing these pins, I got these little kind of like locking holders on here. It's just a little sleeve that slides over the end of the pin. And then there's a small little Allen screw, and I just got to loosen the Allen screw and take off the backing. And then the pin comes right out. Now the only other thing that I have is just this little gator clip here. And what I use this for is just to hold my headphone wire. All right, so that was the first step. Just remove any pins and anything else that is removable from the outside. Of course, you check the back side as well. I don't have anything on the back side, so there's nothing for me to take off. But the next thing we need to do is actually go around and make sure all of our pockets are open. And the reason you do that is because you're going to empty them. So there's my motorcycle key right there. And that's everything in that pocket. Over here, open this one up. All right, that one's empty. Don't have anything in there. I got a pocket here. And I got some chapstick. That feels like that's empty. And then the other one over here is already open. And there's nothing in that one. And that's all my pockets. I don't have any other lower pockets down here. And there's nothing down here either. So that's all my pockets. The next thing you'd want to do is remove any of your pads. So if you have armor in your jacket, you'd want to pull all those pads out. My jacket does not have any armor in it. Now I have very oily skin, so on my collar here it is very brown. Even along the sleeves it's brown. I've eaten in this jacket and I've dribbled things down the front of it, and you know, bug splats and stuff like that are all on here. So we're going to pre-treat some of those stains. Okay, so you can see easily how much just body oil is on my jacket here. I mean, that is so brown compared to the gray that's down here. That is just nasty. And all we got to do is take your standard detergent, nothing special about it, and we're gonna just drizzle it on and kind of rub it in with your fingers. Nothing special, no special tools, no special degreaser, no special treatment of any sort. Just drizzle it on, kind of rub it in, flip it open, and do the inside as well. You just want to make sure that it is fully covered and saturated with that detergent. I'm going to go around the whole collar. Don't Don't worry if it dribbles down or anything like that. It's not going to hurt anything. Deal. So now down through here, there's a few discolorational stains there. Just going to kind of drizzle it in there. Just rub it in. I'm actually going to drizzle it right down the front edge of that whole zipper, I think. Right. Now around my cuff is about the same. I'm not going to worry too much about the black because you can't really see anything on the black, but I am going to treat right around in this area here. Do the same thing on the other sleeve. Then the other places to check would be around pockets where your hands are going in and out all the time. You'll want to check that. I have a little bit of staining there, so I'm going to take care of that. Check the other side here. Looks like I got a little bit of stain there, and a couple here and there, so I'm just going to drizzle on where I see a few little stains, and then just rub it in. Now I could also do the same thing along the bottom edge of the jacket, but my edge is all black, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's check the back side real quick. I'm not really seeing much of anything. Maybe something here. That could actually just be some moisture from the treatment that we're putting on the front side too, but just in case it is a stain, I'll treat that. Yeah, just go across the back a little. I think all this other stuff is just discoloration from when I was treating the front side. All right, check around by my interior pockets and see if there's anything along here. I think I will do a little bit right down along the side of that zipper there. And you notice too, I'm not scrubbing super hard. I'm basically just kind of rubbing it into the material. Get along a little zipper flap and alongside that pocket as well. Okay, and that's pretty much it right there. All right guys, now that the coat is pre-treated, got the detergent on there, it's breaking down the oils and the stains and stuff, and I'm just gonna let it sit now for about 10 to 15 minutes just to let it take a little time to do that. And then we'll take it downstairs in the basement and we'll throw it in the laundry. Okay guys, never thought I'd bring you down to my basement, but here we go. Just gonna take the jacket, throw it in the wash. You know what? Because of all the pre-treating I put on that jacket, I'm not going to add any more soap. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, just a little bit of softener. Okay, so I'm going to put it on a cold wash. Turn the temperature to cold as well. I am going to leave it on a heavy soil level. And I usually do 2 rinses with my softener, so that's good. I don't do any pre-soaks or anything. Just start it up and let it go. All right guys, got my jacket out of the laundry and it looks really good. All right, the first thing I want to show you, look how good the collar turned out. It is pretty much a standard color as to the rest of the jacket. There's no brown discoloration, maybe a little bit on the inside, but not much. I'm very pleased with that. Down the inside part here, all the browning that was going on here, all the little stains down the sides are all gone. Just excellent, excellent, excellent. On this side, a couple of stains didn't come out there and there. And a little something dark way down here as well. But for the most part, it turned out great. On this side, I'm not seeing any, maybe a little something over here, but not bad. But yeah, all the browning going down through this area is gone. The cuffs and the sleeves, all the browning around the cuff is gone. I'm not really seeing any staining. Again, no browning on the cuff. I'm not really seeing any stains on that sleeve either. So yeah, just a couple of little spots on the front that didn't quite come out. And on the back, that's just a little wet spot right there. So that's not a stain. These are just loose threads and stuff up here. So those aren't stains. A little bit of a dark spot right there, but again, nothing major. So yeah, it looks like a good wash was all my coat needed. Okay, so per my washing instructions on my coat label, I'm going to lay it flat, just leave it right here on the table for a while, which will piss my wife off. But I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan just to blow a little air over it, and it'll be ready to go for, well, riding season. All right, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. Please stay tuned next week. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for my cooking video. Yeah, just haven't quite decided, so I'm not going to give you a heads up on what's coming. I want to thank you guys for watching and liking, subscribing, all that stuff. It really does help. And if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, please write them down below, all right? This is Mark saying thanks again for watching. I will see you on the road. Bye.